Welcome to the Pauper Gauntlet. I'm Dan, and we are now 3 months deep in the Pauper Gauntlet. 2 decks remain. This is round 9. There's BorosKitty, the white-red Kuldortha Rebirth Metalcraft deck, and Illusory Tricks, the mono-blue tempo deck. And we're now going to play BorosKitty. Let's have a look at the deck. So this is my mana curve. We are trying to reuse a lot of artifacts and then cast value spells and just out value anyone with this mid-range strategy. Let's try it! All Pauper Gauntlet matches takes place in the tournament practice room, and this deck, as the other finalist, has not lost yet. We have lost in practice. I am 16-3 with this deck in practice. After competitive Paupercast episode 10, I now have a sideboard plan for the deck that is quite reliable. My opponent is Junkun. I recognize that name. Let's see what we can do against him. Well, that looks good. I shouldn't use my catchphrase "hi, good luck" like that. It is the old style of what people used to do in 2002. Now people just hit "hello, good luck." I don't even know how to do that. Hallam Adepts sort of makes me happy. There's really not much going on in this hand. Junkun playing something blue. My turn. Gain life. Don't want to get overly aggressive with Glint Talk. Want to draw cards next turn, and then I will reuse the Glint Talk for value. I will not answer his question there, because that will be at a disadvantage for this deck, and I don't want to influence the outcome. If he is mono blue control, I should be able to outlast him, but people have caught on to the trick of beating BorosKitty. Countering the prisms. No, he didn't. Nice. So if you're mono blue, you have to counter the card draw. Okay, if we can get one through, we should cast the Rebirth, because he will have a problem with that. So, how to do that? First try the Wellspring. Okay, now we're positioned for Rebirth. And now he will counter the Glint Talk, so maybe we should save the Glint Talk to next turn and cast the looting instead. What do we want to get rid of? He counters the looting. That's a bad choice of counterspell target. But next turn I can go Prism. I can make him counter the Glint Talk, and then I will have Bolt or Wellspring. I'm throwing away the Bolt here. I don't think the Bolt is very useful against him. But I think resolving the rebirth is main phase, think twice. Sweet. Oh, I got double now. Well, then it really doesn't matter, does it? I'll still try to draw it out. Clean talk. It counters it, but it is of course not a real threat. Okay, must not forget the wow, now I can remember the fallen, that's value against control decks. Must not forget the looting, but I want to get to 5 lands at least. But there'll be plenty of time for that. Now we can play a Spy Golem and protect it. But he plays a Stormbound Geist, which of course I don't care about at all. Resolving the second rebirth here. I might bait again with Oblivion Ring here. Oh, getting rid of Remember the Fallen is just too much lost value. Though I have a real problem if he casts a Spy Golem. But I am going to bait him now with Oblivion Ring. This guy is very baitable. What do you do now? Do I even want to Galvanic Blast? I don't want to Galvanic Blast that thing. I might want to Galvanic Blast him. No, I saved that for a Spy Golem. So Remember the Fallen will get us Glint Hawk and Wellspring. Do I have Metalcraft? Yes, I have Metalcraft. Yeah, mono-blue control is quite easy just to outvalue with this deck, and that's the disadvantage of mono-blue control. That what? Okay, so you will get to return one of them every turn. Okay, now I set up Remember the Fallen so I can use it. He will get to return 1 of 6 goblins. It's not super impressive, is it? But with Sigil of Sleep, I'm not even sure I can call this mono-blue control, but I think it is. Wow, that's a great way of getting 2 for 1. No, not a goblin! So much value. I should stop playing lands that early. That's a criticism I have received. I'm not a perfect BorosKitty player. By far. We're waiting for something. Hope it doesn't take too long because my standard Pauper tournament is starting in 43 minutes. I'm a little stressed. I won't have time to play tricks yet. So much value, value town. I chose both. I want the creature and the thing. Then I cast this. I have 4 stupid artifacts in my hand. Wait! Oh, I do return the artifact, yes. Because I'm a greedy bastard. So now, do you want to attack? Because I might block. Yeah, I think I'm blocking. Should be decent value to block. On the other hand, I put him... No, I don't want to lose a goblin here. But he has a spell. If he bounces my Glinthawk, I'm really happy. No, it's another Stormbound Geist. You sure wish they could block ground creatures, right? Come on, Dan. Let's fight it out. Your Glinthawk. Your Stormbound Geist against my Glinthawk. So how much damage do I do then? 4. Well, if it wasn't for the fact that I'm about to draw 4 cards, I would be a little worried. But I am not. A little worried. Oh my god. Do you now trade? So you don't trade. Well then, let's cast the Sanctum Gargoyle. Returning the Wellspring. Yes, please. Playing a Prism. Getting a Glinthawk. Whoa! That might remind him that he actually has one in his graveyard. I do too, but I don't want to get rid of my nice card draw spells. Ooh. I think I got this one actually. So what happens now? Yeah, what happens now? Let's draw some cards. Well, now I have enough to throw away, but I think I'm attacking here. Instead of using Faithless Looting. But I am gonna Faithless Loot these 2 lands. Well, I do have 40 minutes and he has 21, so if I am quick I will be able to finish in time. Yeah, that's a good block. Three lives. Taking a Wellspring. I'm playing a Wellspring. Need one more blocker now. Do you have it? Faceless looting. I always pronounce it like it's faceless looting. He did not approve of that. But didn't I just win the game then? It looks winnable for sure. MUC. +4 pyroblasts, of course. Bolts, spell bombs, O-ring. I liked my O-ring. Here we go. Woohoo! Nice. 4 pyroblast. Sanctifiers for Spire Golems and... But I don't really have a lot to take out, right? KS. What the hell is that? Core Sanctifiers. -2 Core Sanctifiers, okay. So then we're not bringing them in. 3 bolts, 1 O-ring. Is that it? Yeah. I think that's what we're doing. Disenchant was brought in one. I had 3 cyber plans. One, the original by Saki, one by Power T, and one by Dromar X. But the deck lists are different. Let's do this. Somebody said, I felt that sometimes you play spells and put lands into play when you probably should first play an artifact to draw and see the next card. Yes, that's absolutely true. I should think about that. Oh, it's taking so much time. Luckily, the standard Pauper tournaments never begin on time. Wonder if you can register. Let's try to log in here. Home on Gathering. Events. No, Gathering. Home on the PDC Magic. This is alright. I fear my opponent has problems. He might have quit on me. No, you cannot register here yet. Tournament is not up. I didn't see if you went to time or not. I did pause the video, so you can't judge either. But maybe you saw it. I hope he's still here. It would be somewhat disappointing if he's not. Here's my standard Pauper deck that I plan on playing in the event. He chooses to play first. We are happy with this. I think it turns into a pretty big disaster actually if people counter my counter spells. If people counter my card draw. Though I have not encountered that yet. But I seem to remember that Dromar said something to that effect. And Power T has also expressed feelings like that. So if you play control against BorosKitty, Maybe that's something you should think about. But he has no such problems. Think twice. I want to glint talk in the graveyard so I can remember the fallen. But I also want an artifact in the graveyard. How should I manage that? I can of course get the Sanctum Gargoyle countered and then remember both of them. But then I get no value for the Gargoyle, and we're all about extracting value here. But he is tapping out. That is some serious mistake here, I think. So how about we play Glinthawk for value and Journey the Little Delver. That was nice. Horrible, but nice. Vapor Snag would have been a disaster here. So now it's just double Prism while he thinks, which is not very different from a Prism, right? He draws one card for 2 mana, but then he can reuse it, but I can reuse my Prisms. So I would say they're about as efficient. But his depths are really inefficient if he's playing Spy Golems, but if he's not, then I have nothing to fear. And he taps out again. So I think I'm just... No. I'm playing the Golem. I will never have a destroyed artifact here. Stormbound Geist. Well... Let's kill it. He seems willing to give up the first form of the Stormbound Geist to make it a 3/3. And I think that's a good trade for me. Price of Charm. Woo. Galvanic Blast. Skyfisher. Yep. Your turn to shine, sir. Now I have an artifact in the graveyard, so having one of these guys die. Another Stormbound Geist will be problematic, and there it is. Oh, Sigil of Sleep. Well, but that's really good for me, right? But he just gives it up. One, two... No, wait a minute. Prism. And now we have 3 artifacts. That was close. Galvanic Blast on that thing. And Wellspring. Oh, and Rebirth! Nice. He is missing his 5th land here, but yeah. Can't really cry for him. Oh, I'm gonna hit him with 7. That's pretty violent. Now I can't even remember the fallen, which I will if he leaves me, if he doesn't have 2 mana open. But I won't cast it into... Oh, now I might get to cast it. Value! Well, Glinthawk... no. Oh yeah, by Glinthawk Sanctum Gargoyle, yes. So much value! It is not the first time I've crushed mono blue control in this Pauper Gauntlet. It's something that BorosKitty is pretty good at. And I think this deck is moving on to round 9 of the Pauper Gauntlet. Round 10 of the Pauper Gauntlet, I mean. If there is such a thing, it might just already be over. Well, 2 counterspells. Let's give you something to counterspell. Sanctum Gargoyle. Oh, this guy is like a school book for baiting. Now my card draw is at an end. I think I will have plenty of time to make my standard Pauper tournament. No! Something is happening! Is it a Piracy Charm? Woo! Okay, I might be getting cocky. I may or may not be getting cocky. I'm sure I'm making mistakes. If you see a mistake, give me the minute and second of the mistake. So I learn and might actually improve. Well, he has a lot of work to do here if he's gonna get out of this one. Finally, there is. I would not play Halmer Depths. There was a time when I started playing Pauper, people were playing Halmer Depths in Delver and everywhere, but yeah, I think it's quite inferior. I rather have my Spire Golems a couple of turns earlier. Well, let's see what this Glinthawk can dig up. Yes, that is what I wish. Thank you for watching. I have not played with tricks yet, so this might have been the victory. In that case, yay! Tom the Scud, you're getting 4 Steam Vents. Turbo Kitty 3000, you are awesome. But it might also be just BorosKitty qualifying for round 10 of the Pauper Gauntlet, which might happen sooner than you think, no later than Thursday at latest anyway. Thank you.